What I'm going to show you is a quick way to do a twist out with extensions in order to blend in your natural hair. Hi, I am Carla Pagan and I am a Mizani artist. So I have been on vacation for the past week. The borders are open, and so to prepare for my trip, I wanted to make sure that I had a nice textured sew-in so that I can mimic my natural hair pattern. What I'm going to show you is a quick way to do a twist out with extensions. I have Mizani's 25 Miracle Milk, and then I also have Mizani's Coco Dew. What these two things are going to do for me is going to help me detangle, soften, and then give my hair some UV protection. And then Coco Dew is going to provide a little extra bounce back. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my trusty water bottle. I'm just going to use it to soften and saturate a little bit, and then I'm going to follow up using Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. I'm going to make sure you kind of shake it up so everything can emulsify and mix in together. Spraying generously all over my hair and making sure that I get these ends. One of the biggest things that I find my clients run into when it comes to vacationing is making sure that the hair is hydrated. Extensions don't have the opportunity to receive the same nourishment that your natural hair does, so you want to make sure you kind of give it just a little bit more to make sure they retain their softness, make sure they retain the moisture, and make sure they're detangled. This would be the case for any extension method that you would ever have. So what I like to do is make sure I section my hair in sections that I can manage. I've got two big sections split in half in the back, and then I have my hairline out. What this is going to do is allow me to twist down in a flat twist my own hair into the extension so that I can get that continuity in there. So now I'm going to begin flat twisting. And I'm just taking two strands, twisting it, and grabbing hair along the way as I twist down toward the end of my section. Taking two pieces, twist, I'm twisting under and toward my face, grabbing a little hair, and I'll repeat the same thing all the way down to the end of the section. I am making sure that I'm also grabbing the extension hair as well. Once I get to the end of the section, I'm going to do a method, it's called a twist and lock. So I'm going to twist each section, cross it over. Each section is being twisted clockwise and then crossing over. Give it a little twirl at the end to kind of close it, and that is my hairline. Now I'm going to do the other side. So now I am to my back sections. I'm going to resaturate a little bit of water because it's warm out here and my hair is drying fast. I'm just going to take a section starting at the bottom. Again, you want to make sure that you are detangling always. I'm going to repeat the same thing, but these are not going to be on the head, so I'm just going to separate my section into two parts. Twisting clockwise, I'm going to do our twist and lock method, and I'm making sure that I'm kind of doing it tight because I really want to make sure that I get as much definition and hold as possible. I have a little leave out with my sewing, so I want to make sure that I include that into the section when I go to twist. So this is the finished look, and for me today I'll just kind of pull it back, roll it in a bun so that I can have something that's sufficient enough to explore the island. I'll come back later when I'm ready for dinner and I'll take it out and I'll show you then the final results. Okay, so today was fun. I've enjoyed myself. My twists have stayed intact. So I'm just gonna take a little of the 25 Miracle Milk and spray it in my hand. Rub it just so that I can have some slip on the ends. And all I'm gonna do is just unravel them. Twist in the opposite direction where it is nice and defined. Just gonna unravel each piece and then I'll show you what that looks like in the end. So I've taken everything out. Kind of fluffing. One of the things I like to do is whenever I see like a clump, I just kind of separate it so everything has a little space to live in. My hairline is nice and blended in. This is the look, this is my twist out. This is what I do to make sure that I am fresh on vacation because we all want to be fly, right? So thank you so much for tagging along and watching my little vacation tricks for trips. Don't forget to subscribe to Hair.com and follow me at by Carla Marcel. And until next time, I will see y'all later.